Hello, dear listener. Maybe you didn't give up. Maybe you were left with no other choice, because there's a difference between walking away and being slowly pushed out of something that no longer had space for you. And I know you've been telling yourself stories. I should have tried harder. Maybe I gave up too soon. Maybe if I stayed a little longer. But let me ask you something. How long can one person fight for something that requires two? Because fighting alone is not fighting. It's exhausting. It's draining. It's slowly losing yourself while trying to hold on to something that's already slipping through your fingers. And the hardest part, you don't even realize when it stops being love and starts becoming survival. You start over-explaining, over-giving, over-waiting. You become patient in situations where you're actually being neglected. You call it loyalty, when it's really just you refusing to abandon something that already abandoned you. And somewhere in between, you stopped feeling chosen. You started feeling tolerated, like you had to earn a place that once felt natural, like your presence needed justification. Now, if you're listening to this, I want you to do something different right now. Pause this video, go to the comments, and write this: I didn't give up. Then come back, because sometimes you need to see your own truth written in your own words. Welcome back. Let's continue. A forced goodbye is not your defeat. You didn't lose the fight. There was no fight left to win, because a real connection doesn't need one person to carry all the weight. It doesn't make you question your worth. It doesn't make you feel like love is something you have to earn over and over again. Real love meets you halfway, not once, not when it's convenient, but consistently. And here's something no one really talks about. Sometimes you don't leave when it's over. You stay. You stay for the memories. You stay for the potential. You stay for the version of them that only exists in your head. And that version, it keeps you stuck, because you're not loving who they are. You're loving who they used to be, or who you hoped they'd become. And that's a very lonely place to be, because you're in a relationship with an idea, not a reality. And I know letting go didn't feel strong. It felt like breaking. It felt like failing. It felt like you were giving up on something you believed in. But sometimes letting go is not a choice you make. It's a choice that's made for you. When effort stops being mutual, when silence replaces communication, when you're the only one still trying to fix something that the other person already walked away from emotionally. That's not your battle anymore. You didn't give up. You just stopped begging something to stay alive. That was already gone. And there's dignity in that. There's strength in knowing when to stop pouring into something that no longer pours back into you. Let me tell you something very quietly, but very clearly. You were not too much. You were just asking the wrong person. For the right person, your effort would feel normal. Your presence would feel easy. Your love would not feel like a burden, because you deserve a love that doesn't feel like a constant negotiation. You deserve clarity, consistency, effort, not confusion, not distance, not silence dressed up as space. Some endings are not failures. They are exits, necessary ones, the kind that pull you out of a place where you were slowly disappearing. And one day, you'll look back and realize something quietly powerful. You didn't lose them. You found yourself. So no, you didn't give up. You were simply no longer willing to fight a battle that was never yours alone, and that's not weakness. That's self-respect. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.